Welcome to Movie Lover News. I'm your host Tyron Rubin and I'm doing the show with Alex, and together we are bringing you the #1 movie show on earth. The film I'm going to talk about in this little episode is called Odd Thomas. They are making the book Odd Thomas, which is based on the fictional character who first appeared in Dean Koontz's 2003 novel of the same name. Odd Thomas. He's a 20-something-year-old man who lives in the fictional desert town of Pico Mundo, California, and is able to see the spirits of the dead. He's able to make himself heard to them, but they cannot speak to him, although they make signs or mouth words. The novel derives itself from the protagonist, a 20-year-old short-order cook named Odd Thomas. The book, which was well received and applauded by critics, went on to become a New York Times bestseller. Following the success of the novel, two sequels, Forever Odd in 2005 and Brother Odd in 2006, were also written by Dean Koontz. A third sequel, Odd Hours, was released in 2008, and two graphic novels, In Odd We Trust and Odd Is On Our Side, have also been released. Odd Thomas, who narrates, is odd indeed. Only 20, he works contently as a fry cook in a small fictional California town. Despite a talent for writing, Odd sees and converses with ghosts, the lingering dead who have yet to pass on. A secret he has kept from nearly everyone but his girlfriend, an eccentric author friend, and the local police chief, whom he occasionally helps to solve terrible crimes. Odd Thomas is silently approached by the ghost of a young girl brutally raped and murdered, and through his unique ability to understand the dead, is physically led to her killer, a former schoolmate named Harlow Landerson. With this opening, we are introduced to Odd's world. The director attached to this film is Sommers. He's also the writer of the screenplay, which, as I mentioned, is based on Dean Koontz's novel. It has a really interesting cast, and that's what makes me excited about this film. Anton Yelchin is playing the lead character, Odd Thomas. Willem Dafoe is playing Wyatt Porter. Addison Timlin is playing Stormy Llewellyn. Patton Oswalt is playing Ozzie P. Boone. Anton Yelchin is a huge star on the rise at the moment. In 2009, he was Chekov in Star Trek. He can be seen in a film like Crazy, and he's currently in the film The Beaver. He's doing a voice in the film The Smurfs, where his voice will be for Clumsy Smurf, which is due out on the 29th of July. And he's also in a film that a lot of people are very excited about, and I've also done a couple shows on. That's Fright Night, which is being directed by Gillespie, and it's due out on the 19th of August. And it stars Colin Farrell, David Tennant, Christopher Mintz-Plasse, and Toni Collette. And Anton Yelchin is also in The Winter Queen, due out next year alongside Mila Jovovich, and after that will be in the sequel for Star Trek, where he'll play the same character, Chekov. Willem Dafoe, who's playing Wyatt Porter, can be seen in the massive film due out on the 9th of March 2012 called John Carter of Mars. Addison Timlin is playing Stormy Llewellyn, and she's Odd Thomas's girlfriend. And she was in recently the television series I watched called Californication. She was Sasha Bingham, so she's very hot. Patton Oswalt is a famous comedian, and he's also the character Neil in the television series I also watch called United States of Tara. The director is very experienced in somewhat unique original films, mostly action-based films. The Mummy Returns, G.I. Joe, and Van Helsing. Van Helsing was a little bit of a horror-based film, so I'm quite excited because Odd Thomas does seem like it's in the thriller genre. So on a scale of 1 to 10 on my personal excitement meter, I'm about a 7 out of 10 excited for Odd Thomas at the moment. Maybe a 7.5. It's got an interesting cast. The literature seems very interesting, very scary. So thank you for watching Movie Lover News. I will keep you updated on all the news on this film, Odd Thomas, and all the movies that are out at the moment to be excited for. Thanks for watching Movie Lover News. I'm your host, Tyron Rubin, doing the show with Alex, bringing you the #1 movie show on Earth.